Good evening. Good evening, Superintendent Michella, members of the Abington School Committee, faculty, parents, and students. Welcome to the 2024 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Jacob Khalil, and I'm the President of National Honor Society. We would like to begin the evening by introducing the current members of the Abington National Honor Society who were inducted last year. Charlie Hernandez, Vice President. Anna Brown, Secretary. Sophia Fleites, Treasurer. Allison Colsey, Ways and Means. Alexis Bevilacqua. Ariana Cipolo. Sarah Cook. Taylor D'Ambra. Benjamin Franey. Ava Healy. Brenna Hewitt. Brenna Howley. Molly Joyce. Shaylin Lehman. Ryan Littlefield. Kevin Lokes. Natalia Maciel. John McGrath. Jake McSherry. Madison Mims. Victoria Oliveira Assis. Michael Riley. Raymond Salmon. Brooke Sullivan. Gabriella Trabuco. We now welcome our Ways and Means Officer, Allison Colsey, to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. She is joined by Caitlin Hardy, Hannah McGrath, and Meredith Whitney from the Abington Girl Scouts Troop 82266.
Please stand if you are able for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our national anthem will be sung by senior NHS member Victoria Oliveira Assis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite Superintendent Dr. Felicia Moschella to give our opening remarks.
That was tough to follow, Victoria. That was amazing. Thank you. Good evening, esteemed students, proud parents, dedicated teachers, administrators, and guests. It's an honor to stand before you as we celebrate the induction of these exceptional students into the National Honor Society. So what does it mean to be inducted into the National Honor Society? It isn't just about excelling at academics. It's making a commitment to the pillars that define the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. But what does scholarship, leadership, service, and character really mean? What does it look like? Scholarship reflects your dedication to learning, a journey that goes beyond textbooks and tests. It's a pursuit of knowledge that will serve you and your community throughout your life. In a world that's constantly changing, your commitment to growth and understanding will be invaluable. Leadership is not just a role. It's the ability to inspire others, often by example. Each of you has shown that true leaders lift others up and work towards a vision that benefits all. We are all committed to supporting you in becoming the kind of leaders who make a real impact. Service is about putting others before yourself. It's the glue that binds our community together. You've demonstrated the importance of giving back and supporting those in need, a quality that our world could use now more than ever. And finally, character. Character is who you are at your core. In a world that often emphasizes achievement, character is what keeps us grounded, what helps us make ethical choices, and what brings people together. Your character is what defines you, and it's what will inspire others to follow your lead. Tonight, we celebrate your achievements, but more importantly, we celebrate who you are becoming. You are leaders. You are scholars. You are individuals of strong character, ready to serve your community in meaningful ways. I say without hesitation that the future is bright because of individuals like you. But none of this would be possible without the support of your parents, families, teachers, and staff. Let's take a moment to acknowledge and thank them for the roles they've played in your success. In closing, I want to offer you this advice. Never stop striving for excellence. Continue to live by the values that the National Honor Society upholds. And know that the choices you make and the effort you put in will shape not only your future, but the future of our world. And enjoy wearing those cool cords at graduation. Congratulations to each of you. I have no doubt you'll continue to make us proud, and thank you.
School administration, parents and caregivers, and National Honor Society members, I would like to thank you all for coming to this illustrious ceremony celebrating the achievements of tonight's inductees. Tonight, our school and community celebrate these students not only for the choices that they have made, but also for the sacrifices that they had to make. Sometimes it is not the reward that is the thing you should be proud of, but the drive and determination it took to get you there. These students have both that drive and determination, and tonight we recognize their incredible strengths and their potential for the upcoming 2024-2025 school year. I'm joined here tonight with my fellow officers, Vice President Charlie Hernandez, Secretary Anna Brown, Treasurer Sophia Fleitas, and Ways and Means Allison Colsey. Tonight's ceremony celebrates not only your induction into National Honor Society, but also the 4 pillars in which you have excelled in to get here. Those pillars are not just randomly chosen, but they're the ingredients to fulfilling life. As members of the National Honor Society, you will use those pillars in a variety of ways to serve our community and the world. For example, in the past year, The current members have served 1,385 hours. Our work in National Honor Society creates an impact in our community, and we look forward to accomplishing even more alongside our newest members. Membership has been earned by these candidates seated before us through the effective demonstration of the 4 pillars that serve as standards for the National Honor Society. Our executive board will now review these qualities for the candidates. We will begin with scholarship by our Vice President, Charlie Hernandez.
Scholarship indicates a commitment to learning. This is shown not only through a student's academic performance, but also through their willingness to learn and explore the world themselves. When someone takes the time and effort to educate themselves on their surroundings, they achieve a unique understanding of their environment, which only benefits their mind. Despite having an end to formal education, humanity only really stops learning once life ends. We're constantly learning through experiences and interactions amongst each other, and the recognition of that aspect is the greatest tool that one can have. However, it's only through diligence and effort that the highest knowledge can be achieved. These inductees have shown their diligence and effort, not only when it comes to academics, but also in their life. As long as you keep an open mind and an open heart, the opportunities of scholarship and learning are endless. As Robin Williams once said, "No matter what anyone tells you, words and ideas can change the world." Thank you.
Now, Treasurer Sophia Fleites will speak on service.
Service exemplifies the commitment these students are making to become impactful members of their school and community. These inductees are not only eager to better the world around them, but are also focused on personal growth and the invaluable lessons that come from volunteering. By striving to uphold their place in the National Honor Society, they will engage in meaningful service, volunteer, and work diligently. Their efforts will create significant change, leaving a lasting impact on our community. Every act of service, whether big or small, contributes to making a difference in our world. From tutoring peers and assisting in the library to participating in community events, service inspires connection and fosters collaboration. With each new inductee, we are moving toward a brighter future enriched by volunteering and service. Thank you.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, a real leader strives to lead by example and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to set aside one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will continue moving forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. A true leader also demonstrates the willingness to stand up for their cause in all cases, and even when no one else is doing it, while simultaneously taking in the ideas of others around them. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and fundamental duty to each other and to our other members. Said best by Anita Friedman, empowering those around you to be heard and valued makes the difference between a leader who simply instructs and one who inspires. Thank you. Our Secretary, Anna Brown, will speak about character.
Character is defined as the moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Essentially, our character makes us who we are, it is what we believe in and how we behave. Having good character is a defining element of being a National Honor Society member. In the National Honor Society, we strive to do what is best for our community and what is best for the world. We go through life as respectful human beings that genuinely care about creating a better world and a better future. We enlist hard work in everything that we do and always strive to be our best selves. Our new inductees all have very strong characters. However, in the National Honor Society, we know that improvements can always be made. and I can confidently say that our new inductees will experience positive growth and change during their time with us. In the words of Helen Keller, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved.
We now welcome Abington High School science teacher, Ms. Presley Mahana, our keynote speaker.
Hello, everyone. It's lovely to be here on this unseasonably warm October evening. I want to start by saying that it was an honor to be chosen as this year's keynote speaker for the National Honor Society Induction, so thank you. I see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd, but for those of you who do not know me, I'm Ms. Mahana. This is my 4th year teaching at Abington High School, and I also serve as the advisor for the class of 2026, which makes up a majority of this year's inductees. I have been lucky enough to have most of you in class or have had at least a positive interaction with all of you. I think it goes without saying that this group of students embodies the 4 pillars of National Honor Society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character, which is why you are sitting in front of us today. The seniors and juniors entered their freshman year of high school in the fall of 2021 and the fall of 2022, respectively. The seniors walked into their freshman year and sat in full class sizes for the first time since the pandemic shut everything down in March of 2020. While the juniors' freshman year was a little more normal than the seniors, they were still dealing with the effects of going through most of middle school during a pandemic. I am sure that we are all sick of talking about COVID and the pandemic. I know I am. However, we cannot ignore the fact that it affected our students negatively in more ways than we want to believe. Yet, despite this, these students sitting in front of us today have persevered. While it would have been easy for them to use the pandemic as an excuse coming into high school, they instead overcame the challenges that were associated with COVID. They became leaders among their peers, pushing each other to do their best inside and outside of the classroom. They continue to strive to be the best person they can be, lending a helping hand to others when needed. The growth I have seen among these 2 classes, despite their challenges, has been incredible, and I know they will continue to grow, not just as students, but as people as well. I will leave you today with some words that I wish someone told me when I was a high school student. You do not have to do everything perfectly. You will actually probably do most things imperfectly. The best lessons in life can be learned from our imperfections and the mistakes we make. So as you go through the rest of your high school career, I encourage you to make those mistakes. Don't let the worry of making a mistake stop you from trying something new. So make those mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and grow from them. Take tonight to celebrate this wonderful achievement surrounded by your friends and family. Be proud of yourself and your accomplishments, and continue to push yourself to grow into the best version of you. Congratulations to you all, and thank you.
And now, as your name is called by our Ways and Means Officer, Allison Colsey, we ask our inductees to come forward to the stage to receive their membership certificate and pin. At this time, all candidates please rise, as our first row will begin up the stairs to the stage, with the rest of the rows to follow.
We will begin with our senior inductees. Lacey Brundage. Chloe Chu. Evan Faulkner. Adam Libby. Maxwell Lindo. We now present our junior inductees. Aya Abibi. Wenchina Asilian. Riley Agnew. Lily Ahern. Samuel Almeida. David Byrne. Cameron Cooper. Leah Day. Savvy Erickson. Kaylee Fitz. Grace Garcia. Matthew Grafton. Michaela Gunning. Nicholas Harris. Elena Hogan. Cole Lindo. Emily Lopez. Moss Michelangelo Umili. Mason Nash. Gerald Nelligan. Isabella Norton. Brenna O'Brien. Olivia Platka. Vanessa Shepard. Tyler Stady. Julia Stardioni. Matthew Sullivan. Elsie Testa. Jacob Tikhanoff. Miranda Vacon. Andrew Van Luling. Ava Williamson. Congratulations to our inductees.
At this time, will our current members, along with past NHS members, please stand and join our new inductees as we recite together our National Honor Society pledge. Who's ready? I pledge myself to always seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things, aligning with the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. Thank you. You may be seated. And now please welcome our principal, Mr. Jonathan Bourne, who will offer congratulatory remarks to our new inductees.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, parents, families, friends, and congratulations to the newly inducted members of Abington High School's National Honor Society. My name is Jonathan Bourne, and I'm the proud principal of Abington High School, and thank you for joining with us tonight. This special event could not have happened without the diligent efforts from our learning community. I would like to thank Jean Connon, the Director of Food Services, and her staff for catering the reception. I'd also like to thank the Abington High School main office and guidance staff for their help with the scholarship and getting this event together as well. I would like to thank our custodial and maintenance staff who took care of the auditorium today and will take care of us after we go home tonight for bed, so thank you to them. I'd also like to make a special thanks to our National Honor Society advisor, Ms. London, the National Honor Society Faculty Council, and the National Honor Society Executive Board behind me. I'd like to thank the members of the Abington School Committee for their continued support. Members Pam Neely, Melanie Whitney, Danielle Grafton, Chris Coyle, and Heidi Hernandez, thank you very much for your continued support and being here today. And finally, our supportive school administration and leadership from Dr. Michella and Dr. Basta, and high school assistant principal Kate Casey. Tonight, I hope you can all breathe in this moment and see what this recognition means in the smiles and faces of your family and friends. You worked hard to get here and afforded your time to important pursuits of service, leadership, character, and scholarship. Please use tonight to reflect on the opportunities and support that got you here today. And I have a question for you. What will you do tomorrow? What will you do differently tomorrow? Gaining this recognition certainly acknowledges your accomplishments up to this point, but you're not done. Your school, your community, and your world needs academic leaders who serve with good character. The recognition and membership in the National Honor Society can merely take its place on your resume or college application, or it could be the next opportunity and calling that beckons you to your next great challenge. The National Honor Society will require future service of you for your continued membership. Please do not see this as a burden, but as an opportunity to serve. As you reflect on your arrival here tonight, I hope you realize that others before you stepped bravely into this service to provide you with this recognition. Students, I welcome you to the National Honor Society. Congratulations again. Families, parents, community, thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you again.
We now ask new members to bring their NHS pins to their families for pinning, symbolizing how these important people in your life helped you achieve this accomplishment. Whether they drove you to school to learn, helped you lean into your passions, or gave you the necessary aids of success, we thank them for helping you in your journey. You can go.